Hey guys, in this video I want to bring you another free robot strategy. This time guys, I have a bot that works on the high and low strategy. I want to show you a little about the operation here. I'm here at DeriveBot using this strategy and operating on a virtual account. I want to make some configurations and get this bot ready for you to test and use in your operations. Today I'm not using binaryBot because it's here for me. I don't know if it will be like this for you. At this moment, it has this very large zoom. There's no point in reducing it. It just reduces it here. In this case, the screen is also there. There's no point in it. It is just reducing this part. So the platform has this bug, right? At this moment, I am recording the video, so I did that. Here are the drift operations. And yes, I'm going to show you a little bit of the strategy so you understand. So let's go. I'm here at Smart Trader. The boat's volatility index is 75, as you can see here. Volatility is 75, the barrier is 60. Okay guys, just confirm here, the barrier is set to 60, okay? And then you will be able to enter with the stake you want. In this case, I left it configured with a stake of 0.50, where the return on this operation is 30% on the stake. That is, you will profit 15 cents on a stake of 50 cents. And then, if you want, you can also increase the profit margin on operations. Just go to the bot. I'll be explaining how you do this configuration. So, you go to the bot, and for example, you want a barrier of 55. It brings a margin of 32%. If you want a higher margin, for example, barrier 40, then a 44% margin on the stake. So the more you decrease this number here, the closer the barrier will be to your entrance. Here in this case, when you enter, you have a barrier. The further away you have a greater safety margin, but the profit is smaller. So the closer this barrier is to your entry, your profit is greater, but your risk is also bigger, okay? So here in this case, I'm going to leave the barrier at 60 as defined in the bot, and as I said, 15 seconds of contract duration. So how do you do this configuration here, guys? Let's show it here just for a moment. I'm going to restart the website here. I restarted it here, guys. Probably my internet went down. But let me show you here how you do your operations with the bot here at DeriveBot. It's very simple. You'll come here in this import option. Okay? Then you will click. I will leave the link here below the video so you can download the bot files already configured, and then if you want to make some modifications, it is important that you watch this video until the end. So you have local here. You will come to this local option, select your XML file, then when you click, you will load the file you just downloaded here on the website. In this case, I will leave the link below. You will go to my website, go there, download the file, and upload it here to DeriveBot. And if you want to make any changes to the barrier, this is very important, okay? If you make any changes here, you can see the duration. Let me zoom in here so you can see the duration is 15 seconds. Any change you make to the barrier here, this duration will change. It is important that you put it back in seconds, because otherwise it changes for you, and then your strategy will be compromised, right? So very quickly, here in the configuration, you have the initial entry. You will configure the stake here according to the size of your bankroll, profit target, loss target, and here the barrier. Let's say you change the barrier here to 65, okay? It is important that you see if it continues in seconds, because it could happen that you make a modification and this barrier and this duration change to seconds, and then you test it first. So for example, you make another change here. Let me see if it changes. I'll leave 60 here, but pay attention to the duration of the contract. If you change here, it has happened to me that I simply changed from seconds to ticks, and then my strategy was compromised. Another very important thing that I forgot to mention, if you are going to modify the barrier, is to make sure that this barrier has the same number. For example here, barrier 60, you can see here, 60, correct? So when you do this, it does not change automatically. See it here. So you'll have to come here and make this modification so that you don't run any risk of making a wrong configuration. the bot will already be in the correct configuration. But if you want to do this, always do this configuration in your virtual account first, so that you can be sure that the configuration was done correctly. If you also want to make a modification to the martingale, which will be necessary if you do, for example, increase your profit margin as you use it here at Smart Trader, you want a barrier that brings greater profit, you will make this modification here, right? And then you will come to this part here, or this tab 4, and start the commercial conditions. You will come to this option here. In this case, martingale will be done 2.1. But if you, depending on your strategy, you need to make one more change. So let's say 3.5, then you're going to do this. The bot is going to do this martingale here. Okay, so I'm going to leave 2.1 here, which is the strategy. Okay, and then you're going to play the bot. Okay, just checking here, 15 seconds, and that's it. Press play on the bot, and the bot will start carrying out operations. So here the duration is 15 seconds. You can follow this summary here, or simply come here in transactions, and you will see that, for example, at this moment he is buying the lower. We are here winning. 15 seconds he will close, and the gains, it appears here in green, and the losses in red. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'll leave the link here below for you to download the file. And whenever I say it, I recommend testing it first on your virtual account. Find a configuration where you don't put your bankroll at risk, so that you see that the entries are safer for your bankroll. And then once that is done, you carry out your operations, understand the bot's strategy, and carry out your operations on a real account. Okay? Only after that do you go to your real account. Never upload a bot to your real account without understanding the strategy and without making a prior configuration. Okay? So that's it. We'll see you in the next videos.